Okay, I'm just making this quick little audio clip before the actual video starts. There's going to be two other uh, clips put into one for this video, okay, besides this one here. And I'm just explaining that now so that you understand what happens later on in the video. So, my computer crashed like mid trade after having a break even and then my final take profit at one of the uh, draws on to the upside. So you'll see later on in the video, it'll cut off and it'll show me explaining where the final take profit was and where the break even or my trailing stop was at. Okay, so just putting that in here so that you can understand when you see that happen. Alrighty, gonna start her off here. Let's see what we got. 833. Okay, per usual. I'm gonna mark this up and then check news. See what we got. Okay, I'm up. Goddamn alarm's going off. Hold on. Turn all this shit off real quick. Holy. You can still hear me, right? I waited for Ty to call me around the time I was saying. I did get on the phone with him a little bit later than I was expecting. But like that's because I waited for his call at the time I said I was good and then I didn't get one. So then I called and he said he was eating dinner or something at the time that I had originally said. So there wasn't much, I don't even consider that like, I wouldn't even count it last night at all. But I told him to try and come correct today so that we can get some more for him. Okay, we got previous day here. We got London all the way up here. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. There we go. Just make sure that's correct. Yep. Okay. I got one. We have Asian session low has not been taken. Ugh, my AirPods are dying. Hold on. What percentage is this one at? Ouch. Okay. Okay, Asian low. Asian high was taken by London. We have London though. Now we got equals in London. Oh. Okay. let's just double check this. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Previous day low. I think it's going to be the same setup. Nah. Okay. Previous day high was taken there. We have this time we have Asians high on MES that was not taken. And then we have London's high but not the low. Get up there. Help me. Okay. That's good, that's good, that's good. Alright. Let's see what the 4 hours get for us. And actually, I'm going to check the news now again. A.m. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we got a 4-hour low here. I'm not going to mark this one up yet. This is kind of far. So we're in an uptrend on a higher time frame. Bit overextended. I'd like to see a retrace. So we have this we could fill. We have this. We're currently doing that. And we have 38 minutes and some change to inverse it. We also have these two down here that it might want to come down in this direction. So I'll find my definitive factor here about whether or not I'm going to respect the trend. If the short looks good to London on MNQ, that might be the play for me, or the short to Asian, but we'll see. We got, so this is a 1 hour low. It's been taken. I want to see if it'll maybe sweep it. Already in a downtrend on the 1 hour on MES. Not the same case for MNQ. I'll actually, okay, I'm going to take this away. I'll look back on that if I think I need it. But, okay, we got this too that's filling. And we got another one here. Oh. What's this? Looks like it's already playing out. Okay, so 1 hour bearish S&T. MNQ is lagging. That might be good for for us if we want to take the short to London. So I'm open to shorts today. Just simply, not just because of the S&T, but that's one reason. And then also these filling these gaps here, which it's already starting to do on a couple of time frames here. So 4 hour here on MES, it's already filling that one. Same with this 1 hour. Kind of makes sense why MNQ hasn't gotten there yet. It is the lagging index, it looks like today. So we can go take some of this shit out. What would make me follow the trend is if we respect some of these gaps that we're trying to fill, like here, right, with this gap here. Let me circle it, that one. And then more so because of the higher time frame with the trend, and then this one because it's the most powerful. So at the time of my trade, if I'm like well in this gap or underneath of it, I could be still open to the shorts, because of course 35 minutes I might want to enter prior to that closing. So use my best judgment. I do that. I've done that quite a bit. I do that all the time. I'm not gonna wait for a fucking 4 hour candle close all the time, you know. But so if that respects and I see the potential to the upside, I would be open to either London on MNQ or London and Asian on MES, and there's not much above that. Oh, I lied. I mean, there is some stuff above that. Yeah, okay. These are stacked here. There's one more right there and one right above it. That's kind of out there though. Let me see how many, before I say the wrong thing. See how far that really is from right here. It's a little, yeah, it's a little high, a little over average, but I'll keep them. Okay, we got like 4 minutes on the dot. Here's one here. Here's another one here. I'll check the same thing. I think it's going to be about the same. It's going to be a little over average for what MES would be. Just a hair. It's not terrible. Okay. Let me go look at this one more time. Yeah, that's about all I want to mark up for that. And same goes for this. Oh, that's another thing. Okay, so going along with what I was saying, being open to the longs. If we're gonna respect this 4 hour gap here and the trend, and we're gonna respect this 1 hour gap, and we're also sweeping this 1 hour low, and if we're gonna, you know, take liquidity out here and reverse, then that would be like my bias to the upside technically, just based off of the 4 and the 1 hour. And then kind of the same thing with, of course, MNQ respecting the trend and also respecting the 1 hour trend on MNQ, because this is still in an uptrend, whereas MES 1 hour isn't downtrend. But, and what's this here? I might be speaking a little soon. Well, okay, I am, because it's got another 32 minutes, but by the off chance that there's no entry by then and it looks like this, you can see this would be the leader and that would be the lagger. So if that starts to show itself, that would give me more of a reason for the upside. So I'm open to the upside for that reason, and open to the downside for the reasons I already explained, which would again be, just in case anybody missed it, filling these gaps here, which this one already got filled. So I'd look for more of almost an inverse without a close yet, if that makes sense. So it'd be like the pressure would need to be there, and it would need to be well underneath of the gap. And then this one hasn't been filled at all yet, so I'd like to see that done. And again, I'm expecting at some point a retrace, because we did have a pretty nice push up on these higher time frames, or let's say the 4 hour instead of both the 1 hour and I'm just going to say the 4 hour. So, and the bearish S&T I saw in the 1 hour too. Those are some of the reasons for the downside. So that there, and this here. Not to mention the 1 hour's got quite a bit of stacked gaps, and some that, like, this has been touched into, this is not, even this one all the way down here. I don't expect it to go that far, but let's take a look at what that would be. From London to there, yeah, again, pretty equal as far as from where price sits to those top draws, like the very top to like the very bottom is about the same. So that's why I'd prefer like something within the range here. And market is open. I am also okay because of my long bias. I would be okay. This is the final decision before like we continue here, so that the game plan's set. Because of London being so close to MNQ, I'm okay with it sweeping London and taking longs. That's the final thing B said, because I am open to the longs, so I'm also open to that happening. And being that I'm open to the shorts, that means that goes for both pairs. I'm open to the continuation trade under London on MNQ, and the fact that we don't have London on MES, I was open to Asian. So that's the final thing here. So now market's open. Let's take a look at the 1 minute, see what we got, and then I'll peek back at the higher time frames to see if it's following what I want it to do. Oh, okay, this is on, I need to make sure I have this ready. Okay. So I believe I had said that this was not tapped into yet, and now it did come down when it took out London. It actually wicked into it. So, okay, and then we got MES. It looks like it wants to disrespect this gap. We'll see how well it can hold in 27 minutes. So in order for the short to play out, I want more of this gap would have to be filled, and then this of course would have to hold itself underneath of this one, pretty much. That's what I'm looking for on there. And then more of this gap to be filled here. So I'd like to stay, it'd have to stay within it. Which one was the lagger again? Yeah, MNQ, right. Already took this. Might be a better trade on the leader if that shows up first. Let me see how far away. Oh, I already checked this. Okay, yeah. So I'd need to be like more down here, and let's see, what was this MNQ? I need to be more like, I need to be more like here to take the trade to these lows, and then more like this might be. Now this is fine. Okay, so this is not that far off. That's within that average. This is not yet. So could be looking for shorts on the MES. I just need to see some more movement down in that range. Like I need to get a little bit closer, and of course see continuation. But it's not looking terrible if we get the right entry. I like how far we are from it. And of course London's closer on the top end, but it's just based on what bias starts to play out first, pretty much. You remember that one, yo, remember that one song, Fancy, by fucking Iggy Azalea? Shit's so fire. I was bumping that shit the other day. I was fucking rocking out. Yeah. You already know. Yeah. And then she's like, she says something, she's like, so classy you can't even touch. Yeah. Think about it. Okay, what we got? So, alright. MNQ is going to fill more of that 4 hour. It'd be okay. So this is something, not changing the buys here, of course. This is just something I didn't I'm just looking back and now I'm realizing. So MNQ, right? So the 1 hour wasn't in the downtrend yet, as the MES was. If we break London in 23 minutes, we'll then be in a downtrend on the 1 hour on MNQ. So I'm liking the short so far right now more. Just the way it's looking. MES has some weird looking fucking price right now. MNQ might be better, even though I said that the leader looked kind of better because of that was purely because of the range. Now if we can start to get some movements that, you know, look better than short, but MNQ right now looks a lot better. I just need a little retrace, and we're almost right to that exact point where I said I'd want to enter at. So like, cause like that's 300 to Asian is 357. So a little bit more towards that, and I'd be okay with that. Yeah, I'm bumping her right now. And like the damn. Mm-hmm. honestly, I wouldn't believe that. From from the way she carries herself on fucking, wasn't she on? She was on. What? What? Where was this from? Where was this from? Hold up, not right this minute. Wait a second, because there might be. Hold up. Ain't no fucking way. Ooh, what the fuck? Might not be. I don't know. I could be wrong. So could be looking at I need a bullish retrace candle here on MNQ, and I would totally want to be in on this if then we get a close out of it. That'd be fucking amazing. Be like a 1 to 1.46. And let me just make sure. Okay, the 15 and the 5 definitely look like they agree for sure. Bit overextended again, but that's not too big of a problem for me at the moment. Okay. That looks good. That is where I wanted it to be. It's where I said I wanted it. Okay. And then, no, go up and tap that son of a bitch. Let me draw this back up real quick because this definitely. So again, lagging here. This could be good. Oh, don't bleed out of your eyes. That's not good. Should probably get that checked out. Fucking hell. Okay, we have one more gap here that I'd be open to entering off of, but I prefer the first one right here. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go based off of this one now if we do anything, but I'd like to. Let's see. If I put that there, put this here. Two. So I'm still looking for possible shorts on MNQ. That would be exactly two. I could get 2 contracts on that if that were to happen. It's going to inverse this. So we won't be looking for that anymore. That's gone. Okay, so I'm going to consider that this SMT already played out with the way it moved. I'm no longer going to use that. What I do see is that sweep of this hourly, maintaining this uptrend and respecting that gap, respecting this gap at the moment. So that might change around the, and also respecting these two. So that might change what we're doing here. For MNQ, I would need it to be back right in this area in order to consider it. So like even off of this gap here, I'm not focused on it right now, I don't think. Let me see how big the close would need to be. I want to like inverse that and like be right here probably. So it'd have to be, that'd be 2. Be a little over, but I could live with that. Now is the pressure coming back in? It is. Okay. Coming back here. News in 17 minutes. Interesting. Is that a negative candle? No. Okay, could be entering on 2 contracts on MNQ shorts in this candle close here, depending on where it closes at. It's gotta look good though. It's not where I want it. Not at all where I want it. Okay. No, thank you. On the put this one in. Okay. I'm slowly realizing the shorts might not be it. Now this, okay. Here we go. What does this look like? And what's the first TP? That would be 2 contracts. What could I get here? Divided by 22. So I could do 10 there. I think I'm gonna enter. Let me look at this again. That's respecting it. Respecting it. Okay. And this was how many again? That was 2. I don't want to do that, no. Okay, I'm gonna be in on 10
Order
MES
filled.
longs. Got that?
Order filled.
Yo, can you hear me? Yeah, I thought you already heard me. I already filled. I filled at 69.96.75. 69.91 flat. 7,003.75. I'm gonna do. Let's see. I'm gonna do 8. Limit, or sorry, I can't do 8 there. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 50% of my position. I'm gonna do 5. Yes. Very top other, let's see, 5, and then I'll do 1, 2, what is it? 5, would that be 4? 5. I'm gonna do 3 more at 7,675. 5, 8, and then 9, 10 there. Okay. This is what? 3 at 7,006.75. 70, 17, 25, 70, 17, 25 for there. And then 7,003. Ooh. And then 7,675. Want 3 more to limit here. 7,006, 7. Huh? 6, 7, 6, 7. Nah, but I'm hoping. He might be. He told me he was gonna start doing that, so I hope so. 17, 17. Sorry, 70, 17, 25. My fault, playa. And I'm actually changing the limit cell at 7,675 to, let's see, 4 limit cells. And then I'll be break even here. I'll be break even here very shortly, like honestly right now, because it's about to fucking tap it. So I'm break even. I'm 69.97 flat. Go up and tap that limit cell, baby. Don't shit yourself. Watch this banger. Watch this. Don't dookie yourself. Okay. Big ol' steam. Hey, yo. Yeah. 'Cause fuck it. Fuck yeah.
Order filled.
Okay, TP1 hit. TP2, come on. You're right there. Do it. Yeah. That's fire. That's insane. Tap this limit cell right here. Hold on. Say that one more time. Say what you just said. Bet. One 16945. 16945.
Order filled.
Okay, limit cell hit there too. So 367.97 so far. And yeah. And then we got a final runner out there to no man's land. Is there anything above that? Yeah. I'm moving. This is crazy, but fuck it. I'm gonna let this ride and see what happens. I moved my final one to 70.36.50. We have one left, so unless you could close a half of a position of one singular position. Oh, freaky, yeah. You know what? I actually, hold on. It's either, okay, if I keep, okay, there's two things I'm gonna do here. Depending on how fast we get up to 70, 17, 25, I understand. Okay, I understand that we already secured enough, so break even would be the ideal play, but I also don't want to sell myself short. I really don't think that we're going to be in. I'm not sitting at the chart for hours again when we already secured enough, and 70.36.50 is quite a hike. Oh, I lie. It's okay, well, it's not really, but kind of it is for MES. Yeah, it is. It's a little over average. If I'm gonna leave it up there, I'm gonna at some point move my stop and to trail, yeah. Like current, what do you specify that a little bit more? Oh, 367.97. Oh, for the 500 range, talking about? Yeah. fire. Standing butt naked in the crib, for sure. I bet you are. I know. MNQ was a fucking mover too. That was a heater. What?
Yeah, they're almost done. Roughly almost done. I say roughly because they still have a bunch of shit to do.
Okay, so we did get, we had a stop. It was at, let's see what price it got us out at.
70-13-25.
70-13, yeah, 70-13-25. So let's see, 70-13. 25. Okay, so this right here, this I put the yellow line here so you guys can see it. This was the stop. I just moved it up because I wanted to get out. I didn't want to sit with it all day or leave it and just, I don't know. I'm okay. I'm just particular. I don't know. I don't like to really walk away. I like to watch it. And if I can't do that, it kind of makes me uneasy. Even though I know I can walk away with them being set, so I moved it up. Plus, with this 4-hour high, I was expecting a retrace at some point. There's a lot of trend liquidity here, like quite a bit, like a fuck ton, and it's taking it all out. The 15 came down. I had the stop kind of right at that top gap of the bullish 15-minute gap right here, right there, a little bit above it. Could have left more room for it to hit that and then reverse back up, but I'm okay with the profit on the day. The 5-minute did go into a downtrend, it looks like, or it was like right. Okay, yeah, it did go into a downtrend now with that previous candle, and I already said the bias pretty much like multiple times, so I think that's sufficient enough. But that was the trade that stopped. The other stop, if it wouldn't have, or sorry, the take profit rather, was at, why did my, oh here, 70-36.50, it was up here. This was the stop. Part that you didn't see in the recording, which, because there's going to be multiple that are going to be just pieced together, because of the way this trade went today, and the computer crashing at one point. What you didn't see is at one point the stop was at London, and then at one point the stop was at Asian high. From the very original point, of course, it was a break even. Holy shit! Did you just connect to your car?
Yeah.
Okay, they heard that. Sound like
wow. Down and fuck my booty.
Okay, so yeah. It was a break even for the longest, moved it to London, moved it to Asian, eventually moved it to here. This blue long position, the top of that you see that says 106, I think I mentioned this before, this would have been 500 on the day, and so you either could have taken the final take profit and putting that here, or kept your stop, and if you would have got enough distance in between the top of this to this final draw up here, then you could have left the final take profit there and moved the stop to this, and then you would have been in between. Oh shit! You would have been in between this range here. You said you just watched someone fall off a roof?
I just watched some nigga fall off the roof. This nigga was up there fucking. Oh shit! I ain't stopping. I just hit him with my car.
Okay, fuck it.
Back into the street.
Back up and run him over again. So from here to here would have been only another like 53 ticks. That's not bad. That's if you were to get to that point, but you would have been floating, however much in this range, but you would have at least had 500 for your stop on the day, and some, whatever this top one would have been. It was like 190 something. So that would have turned out to be like 560 something around there, maybe closer to 600. So
Wow,
yeah,
80 bands.
that was
85 bands. Come twerk in my face and I'll throw these bands. Only dudes though.
excuse the phone call. You got two.
Only dudes though.
Yeah, straight dudes.
I gotta get to this phone call after I stop this recording. Some important business to take care of.
I want dudes twerking in my face so I can smell they dirty bust.
So this was the stop. That was the trade today. It went very well. Here's a zoomed out version of it, an overview. This right here, the 1 to 4.61, that was not the original. Okay, this
He
was
went to crack rock and stuck in my pipe.
this was down here. It was to London was the first TP, and then here's MNQ that also played out very well, but you just would have gotten less contracts. So, all right, we're out for today. Well, tomorrow's Wednesday. Don't think we're trading tomorrow.
End the recording with your asshole.
God damn it.
Smack that fat ass on the keyboard and that bitch.
We got federal funds rates tomorrow, so yeah, probably Gucci on that. Yeah. Good.
No, we're not trading.
Yeah, we're done. We're not trading tomorrow. Tomorrow is an off day. Thursday and Friday, we got some. We're back. We got some news. And what? It's 8:30. The main stuff, yeah. And then we got Chicago PMI 9:45 on Friday, and there is some stuff at 10 on Thursday, but it's looking okay. Next week, just for the hell of it, just to say a little bit about it, looks like a decent week. It's a decent amount of news. Market should have some fucking decent price action, hopefully. Just gotta look out for a couple things and we'll be good.
Bro, I can't even feel my face anymore.
Fuck yeah, this Molly's kicking in. Alright, we're out.